Welcome back to our video series on building your own homemade photo booth. I'm Brian Parks, the founder and CEO of ShutterPilot. In this video, I'll share some of your options to connect to the internet and the various advantages and disadvantages. Of course, internet connectivity is not strictly required. You could be running a print-only booth for a given event, or you might be completely without any sort of connectivity. Or you might simply choose to take photos during the event and send emails and text messages at a later point in time. We have a video where we talk about why we don't recommend that you delay sending text messages and emails, which I'll link below, but ultimately the choice is yours. Assuming you do want internet connectivity at your event or photo booth installation, you essentially have three options. You can use a hard line wired into a physical network, you can use Wi-Fi, or you can use a cellular data connection. To help you decide which option is right for you, we have a few simple questions. The first is whether you want to have complete control over the connection. If you do, you'll definitely want to provide your own connectivity in the form of a cellular connection. This is because Wi-Fi and hardline, while both very easy to configure on most computers, also both mean you're connected to someone else's network. Depending on their network security stance, they might put your photo booth in a restricted network that interferes with your booth's ability to communicate with the online services it needs to operate smoothly. It also means you're trusting their IT infrastructure to be stable throughout the course of the events. In a convention center or corporate setting where there is an on-staff IT team, this might not be an issue because more of the organization is reliant on the same systems you'll be using. However, at venues like bars, where there's no on-staff or on-site IT capability, the Wi-Fi might be supported by a bartender who restarts the router in the hopes that it will come back online. The next question is your desired level of stability. A hardline will always be more stable and trustworthy than a Wi-Fi connection, but you'll have to deal with running another wire to your photo booth. This is also contingent on the availability of an Ethernet drop, which is more feasible in certain rooms than in others, and a practical rarity at outdoor events. In practice, this means that hard lines are most practical for permanent or semi-permanent installations, but less practical for pop-up photo booths at individual events. In my experience, this line is also worth drawing when it comes to cellular connectivity as well. There are cellular devices that provide internet via Wi-Fi as well as via hardline, and with the Wi-Fi providing devices like Verizon's Jetpack, there are two wireless connections that could experience instability, the cellular connection and the Wi-Fi connection, while with the devices that connect directly to a computer with an Ethernet cable, there's only the cellular connection to worry about. Of course, the latter devices are typically more expensive, so there's a trade-off. For most general-purpose photo booths, having Wi-Fi connectivity with the ability to add cellular connectivity and possibly even a hardline connection in a pinch is the most versatile option without breaking the bank. For more videos in this series, check out the playlist linked in the description below. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be alerted when each video in this series or any of our other videos is released. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.